I'm Patrick Bailey with whiteboardcoder.com. Today is March 20th, 2016. And in this video, I'm going to go review / really set up this vinyl to USB converter. So I went and bought this on Amazon. It's pretty cheap, It's going for about $50. Now, be forewarned, this video is not going to go over, the fidelity and the tones and all the little intricacies of music that this thing can try to produce from your vinyl. I don't care about that stuff. All I'm really trying to do is, my father-in-law has a bunch of vinyl, and he's now using the Amazon Echo to listen to his music. And so there's some things we were able to buy that he has on vinyl, and some things we weren't. So we want to use this to take the vinyl LPs that he has and convert them to mp3 so he can listen to them on his Amazon Echo. So that's what the focus of this video is going to be on. Okay, what's in the box? So I already unboxed it. And so basically what you got here is you got a couple of CDs. There's a vinyl to USB converter, which I'm figuring is going to help us just to connect this so we can actually listen to it. We'll see. There's the LP to CD wizard, which sounds like something I'm not going to use because I'm not going to be making CDs out of this. I just want the MP3s, but we'll see. Of course, there's an instruction manual. And when I read through this, apparently this will work on Mac and Windows, but I'm just doing this on a Windows 7 box today. USB cord, and of course the player, which is very lightweight. There's probably not a whole lot of guts to it. Let's see, it's fairly small. Let me get a ruler out here. So there, it's a little over a foot, and about 10 inches. About 3 inches deep, something like that. And so pretty small. Now, what I'm going to do, aside from using it, I'm actually going to keep the box and all the original stuffing because I'm going to put it back together. So what's going to probably happen, I'm going to use this and I'm going to, do the few vinyl that he has, and it's going to be stored for the next 2 or 3 years until someone else I run across wants to convert their vinyl. So I might as well put it back in its nice box. So I would suggest to keep the box just to store it. Okay, if I'm reading the instruction right, it looks like the vinyl to USB disc should work on a Mac or a PC. That's the one you have to use on the Mac, but the L2 CD wizard needs to be done. It can only be done on a Windows box, I guess. But it looks like it also suggests to use this one first. So I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to go ahead and install it and run through that procedure here. Okay, I stuck the CD in there, and I'm just going to double click on it and start it up. And there should be a setup, so just click on that and install it. Should be, hopefully it's pretty simple, I would imagine. As it spins up. Okay, English, sure. Next. So we're just going to stick it. And next. And I want to create a desktop icon just to play it safe. And click next. And install. Simple as that. Hopefully. Okay, we could launch it. But I won't right now. I'll just click finish. And let me close that. And I should have, there's my desktop icon. So next step, I'm actually going to go plug this in and start it up because that's the procedure they suggest. Okay, now I'm getting prepared to plug this in and actually do something. So I have an old vinyl an old vinyl record he gave me of his to try out. So now I've got to take this, and of course this is wired up, so just get the twist tie off that. And I noticed there's a few things in here that are still hooked on. So there was a twist tie here. I'm going to take that off. Get out. Make it difficult for me. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's out, and I think the head. There we go. Oh, there's a little lock. Old school stuff, huh? I'll lift that up, and think there's a protector on there. I might leave that on normally. Let me see. Okay, so I'll just about get a record out and stick her on. Now, that's one thing I kind of like about this is that it's smaller than the record player, which is just going to help me to store this sometimes because I'm not going to use it all the time. Let me... Okay, that just slides right off. That was nice. Okay, now this record's not clean or anything, so it may not sound beautifully at first. And for those of you who've never had to deal with records in your life, usually you have like some kind of, I forget what this is called. This lifts it up, and so you can kind of maneuver this. And you're going to want to put it on the outside because it plays from the outside in. And then you just set it down gently. Now, just in case I forget, some people have said they have wobbly old records. And so to help with the wobble, people have put coins or little weights on here to push the head down a little bit. I don't know if I need to do that yet or not, but just in case I forget, I just wanted to suggest that to people. Okay, and then we have, okay, there's an on and off switch here. And it's probably a speed, I can't quite. Yeah, there's a 33 and 45 depending on what speed yours is going to be, and I don't quite remember, so which one this is. So turn it on. That's important. We'll close it. And then I will plug it into the USB. Come on. Up upside down. There we go. And then plug it in the computer. Oh, hey, there it's moving. Cool, so it's got some power, I guess. Okay, so now let me start up the... I can actually hear music, just a little bit. Let me click on the LP to CD Wizard. Yeah, let me stop that. Okay, so the LP to CD Wizard's open. Let's get started recording. Okay, before continuing, please make sure that you've connected and we are connected, and we want to record audio. So we'll click record audio, and it looks like, oh. Okay, I click on the pull down here and go to the, that one maybe? Microsoft Sound Sampler? Okay, that might be it. So I know some of the things they aren't because this is my machine. I know it's not the first one or second one, or it might be the third one. I know it's not this. Either number 3 or number 5, so you have to probably choose a few. Now right now, the needle's not down, so no music's coming out of it. Okay, but I don't see this thing bouncing around, so that might not be it. Let me try the stereo mix. No. Okay, so I think I might need to stop here and figure out which one it should be listening to. It might need to install a driver too, or I might need to restart. So let me go figure out what is up with that. Okay, over to the side, I noticed that I had a driver installation going on, and that was when I plugged in the USB, so I guess it's trying to install a driver. So there's USB composite driver, USB microphone. Mine's kind of in a stuck state here, so I'm just going to click close and see what I got here. So let me close out of this guy. There we are right there again. Let me just skip it. Skip obtaining driver software for now. Yeah, let me skip. Which might be the answer, we'll see. It's just a USB microphone, I guess, in essence, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Let me hit close again. Maybe that'll stop it. Yeah, now it's kind of stuck in that state, huh? Let me bring up the LP wizard again. Okay, we want to record audio. We want the sound mapper. Oh. Oh, that one. There we go. Microphone, USB, microphone. That might be it. It's probably just trying to be a simple USB. Okay, let me try that. Okay, so I've chosen the microphone USB, which sounds like probably what it is. So now I can lift up this up, put it over here, and drop the needle. Yeah, that's it. See that audio level going up. Oh, there you go. Don't preview the audio. There we go. That quiets it down. Now, I can still hear a little bit of noise going on because it is the needle. It probably will make a little bit of noise here. Recording volume. There we go. Trying to put this. I don't think I want this pegging. We'll see how it goes. So click next. And I'll just start recording. Oh, it can automatically detect tracks on the next step. That's kind of cool. Well, here for the first thing, I'll just try to record 50 seconds or 30 seconds, just see if it actually makes an MP3 file, and where is it? So, okay, 20 seconds might be enough. So I'll hit stop. I'll lift the needle up, turn this guy off, and I guess just go to next, huh? I guess you could have a project or something. Okay, so I hit next. So now it's going to edit what we just got recorded. Okay, cool. So now I can play it. That actually doesn't sound very bad, just to start off with. Cool. And there's probably some tools in here I'm not going to fiddle with. I guess I could do a noise removal. I can zoom in on the thing. I can adjust the volume before I do it. So here, yeah, fiddle with this. See if you can clean up your audio if you want to or not. I'm probably not going to. Click next. And now it's going to make an MP3. Oh, here you go. If you want to get anal, I can sit here and say the song is what the song is. Song 1, which is probably important because the MP3 is going to know that. You put the artist name, album, test album. So yeah, maybe make note of what you're recording. Test name, released year. Yeah, put there the year. That's probably all be important. Oh, you can put cover art. That's probably nice to do. I'm not gonna do it right now. Good to know. So you might want to be prepped for all of this. So grab some cover art if you want to. It looks like if I had recorded multiple tracks, I could go through the multiple tracks right here and tweak them. Okay, cool. Let me hit next and save it as MP3 file. And, oh, there we go. Save it to the desktop. Perfect. There it is. Cool. So now I should be able to just open it. There we go. Have an MP3 file. Okay, so next, I think I want to try to do this and see how does it record a whole album from start to finish. Will it, like it says, detect the tracks and put the right songs in there? So let me go do that now. Okay, after a little fiddling, I figured out how to do an entire side, and it's a pretty nice setup. So in this particular record, it looks like I have 4 different tracks, different MP3s I want to make, and they have a way of detecting that. So I'm going to run through and do that. It also has a way to just kind of set it and walk away. So that's what I'm going to actually do. So I'll go back here and go, let me start all over again. I'll just close that out. So I'll just open up the LP to CD wizard again. And we'll go record audio. And we'll choose the right microphone, which happens in my case to be number 5. And I will preview, well, I'll turn that off because I don't want to listen to it as it plays. Maybe I do. I'll leave it on. And I'll click next. And now, here's a cool thing. You can say stop recording after X number of minutes or hours. So I looked at this record and it's a little less than 25 minutes. So I can say on this side. So I can say record for 25 minutes, then stop. When it does. So I can start the recording and then drop the needle. And then I can walk away. And it should, I'm going to record this, and I'll just speed it up. It'll be recording for 25 minutes. I'm just going to walk away. And there we go. We have it all recorded. Now, it looks like my video camera ran out of juice halfway through or partway through. I don't know. So I didn't get that all recorded, but who wants to watch it? It'll just keep moving. But it got done. So now you can see it stopped it for 25 minutes. I didn't have to push stop, so it's kind of done. And now I can just hit next. And it'll process everything it recorded. And it'll try to figure out where the tracks are. And it did a pretty good job when I did a test run before. But if it misses a little bit, you can actually tweak it. So in this case, it did better than last time. Last time, it kind of messed up track 3 here. It actually split it into 2. But if you need to do that, you can actually come in here. Let's see how I did it last time. If it messes things up, you can come in here and delete a track. And now it's gone. You can say new track. Oh, I stuck it over there. That's not what I want. Delete that guy. Okay, track 1, track 2. I guess you got to probably get to a point. There you go. Okay, so if you need to tweak it, you can just delete the tracks. And so go to where you want, I guess, and hit new track. And then you can tweak how far you want that guy to go. Yeah, right now it's going all the way. So I can, there we go, drag it a little bit. I can probably zoom in. Go to the very end and see exactly where I want that to be. I'm not going to get too crazy about this, but okay, there we go. This is how crazy you want to get. But now I can actually click in here and play it. Worked pretty good. So now you got it recorded. It's got it separated pretty well. And you can do some tests and move it back and forth to get it exactly where you want to. But right now, mine looks good. So I'll just say next. And so I'll set up the individual tracks. Now the first time I did this, I kind of messed it up because you have to go through each track on this next screen and name them. As it processes. Okay, there we go. So now I can name the track. So I'll go crazy on this. I say, can't stop the music. And you do the artist name and all that jazz and the cover art, but I'm not going to go crazy on this. So there's the first track. Go to the second track. What's he calling this? Hooked on America. Go to the next track. And Hooked on Romance. And this last one, Can't Stop the Classics. Okay, now that I've got them named, I should be good to go. There's no more tracks. And click Next. and then save as mp3 files. Now it might be a good idea to make a folder at this point, so I'll just click make a new folder and call it record 1 or something, whatever you want to call it. Hit OK, and then you're all done. Did you save to record 1? Oh, I did. Okay, so there we go. Oh, I can actually click here. Open output directory makes it a little easier for most of us. And there's all my music, so I can click on it. Let's see if you play. It's playing. A little quiet, but sounds good to me. So now you've got these MP3 files, so now you can put them in your iTunes, or you can upload them to your in my case, my Amazon account, so you can listen to them in the Amazon Echo. So anyway, that's how you can use this, vinyl, whatever it's called. That's how you can use this ClearClick Vinyl to USB converter to easily convert the songs and on the vinyl, on the record. So for my purposes, for $50, it worked great for me. So now I'm going to go take this over to his house next weekend or the weekend after that and try to transfer all his songs over from his old vinyls. And then after that, take this, put it back in the box, and store it until I need it again. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a like. To subscribe, just click the subscribe button. Also, you can follow me on Twitter under the handle @whiteboardcoder.com. View any code I may have thrown up as a gist at GitHub under the username PatmanDenver, or check out my blog site at whiteboardcoder.com.